Each cigarette puff contains a blend of approximately 6,000 chemicals. When you inhale, the smoke hits your lungs rapidly, and the blood that is subsequently transmitted to the rest of your body carries these deadly compounds. Smoking tobacco releases carbon monoxide, a dangerous gas that displaces oxygen in your blood and deprives your organs of the oxygen they require. Each cigarette puff contains a
Here's what happens when you stop smoking. Within the first 20 minutes of quitting, your blood pressure and heart rate return to normal. 2 hours in, and the nicotine cravings begin, causing moodiness, drowsiness, and even difficulty sleeping. 24 hours after quitting, and surprisingly, coughing will increase. This is the body's way of clearing the toxins out of the lungs. After 48 hours, damaged nerve endings begin to grow and food begins to taste better. At the 72-hour mark, nicotine withdrawal peaks with nausea, headaches, and cramps. But after this period, the worst is officially over. After 1 month, the risk of developing cancer and cardiovascular diseases will decrease. And after 3 to 9 months, the cilia in the lungs are almost repaired, causing coughing to stop. After 10 full years, the risk of developing lung cancer decreases by 50%. And by 15 years' time, the risk of a heart attack decreases dramatically. Now comment one reason why smoking is bad. Here's what happens when you stop smoking. Within
Hey, well, this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. And today I'm talking about it. Smoking. Smoking, how bad it is for you, and how some people didn't even start off smoking. Stress, other things lead to smoking. Bad situations, and crazy drama in your life. Sometimes it leads somebody to even smoke. Well, right now I have did a little research. I have the display of what smoking can cause. I know people that are smoking, what it can cause for you if you pick up the habit of this toxin in your body. Smoking causes cancer, heart disease, stroke, lung disease, diabetes, and chronic obstructives pulmonary disease, which includes emphysema, chronic bronchitis, of course. It can cause an increase of blood pressure, heart rate, flow of blood to the heart, and narrowing the arteries. So I've seen people with that smoke damages their lungs. The smoke causing you to get a trachea in your throat. I've seen people that smoking really damage their body. I had an uncle years ago that died of cirrhosis of the liver. Not was it cirrhosis of the liver? No, well, lung cancer actually. Excuse me. And it can destroy you. It can truly destroy you. And it can become a habit too. You have to have it in the morning. You have to have it before you drive. You have to have it before you go to work. You have to have it after work. You have to have it before you go to sleep. You have to step outside and take a smoke. It's a bad habit to pick up. And let me tell you something. What causes people to smoke? Stress. Stress. You have you have a job that you're doing, you don't like the job, and you have a nagging boss, supervisor over you that's yelling at you and causing you pressure, causing you stress, and nowhere to live, causing you stress, and you have to ask yourself, can you deal with this stress? So it can drive somebody to smoke. It can drive somebody to literally smoke. And it is young people, years ago, it was a social thing to do. Everybody smoked years ago, back in 50s, 60s. Yo, no, wait a minute. I'll even go way back then. Smoking was a social thing. I would even go to the 30s and 40s, even 1920s. If I do my research and do my history straight and right, smoking became a social thing way back then, and people continue to do it. Smoke, keep up the habit, and a lot of stress. And let me tell you something. It's a habit that is hard to kick. Hard to kick. Listen, I never did it. I never smoked before, but the thing is that back then, I smoked things like ganja and weed. That was one thing. That really didn't cause damage like that. But if you lace it, it can cause damage. That's the thing with weed. That's the thing with ganja. But with smoking, although it's legal, it can do a whole lot of damage to your body. Whole lot of damage to your body. And people use smoking to relax and take it easy because stress can stress you out. Life can stress you out. And people use cigarettes to relax and to take it easy. But when you relax it and take it easy, in the process of you smoking, it can destroy your body. You won't look as young anymore. You won't feel as young anymore. You won't feel vibrant. It stunts your growth, stops your exercise. You have shortness of breath. Gives you shortness of breath. Trying to catch your breath. You won't even have energy to even run. You'd be so unhealthy. Man, smoking cigarettes makes you look old, man, before your time. Not only that, every time you use your energy, you burn out quicker. You burn out faster. You won't have energy to run up the steps. You won't have energy to even, to exercise or even to work out if you want to because you have such shortness of breath. Don't you want to enjoy life even when you get older? Don't you want to be able to move around still? Be able to move around when you get a certain age? When you're past your 50s? Pushing 60, 70, don't you want to be able to move around? It's a quality of life, folks. The quality of life that smoking cannot give you. The quality of life that it cannot give you. Serious. Even when you hit a certain age, you still want to be able to move. You still want to be able to run. When you hit your 60s, 70s, you still want to be able to move. You still want to be able to run. And if you smoke, you just can't do that. Yeah, smoking affects your body in many ways, more ways than one. Some people live long with it, with smoking, but they don't look young. That's the thing. I developed a habit of keeping cigarettes out of my life, and excessive drinking. That's why I can proudly say at this age, 50 going on 51, that I'm young. I feel young. I feel I can run. I can do pull-ups. I can jump. I can do a lot of things because I kept cigarettes out of my life. And that's what I did. No smoking. I didn't pick up that bad habit. I didn't pick that bad habit up. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. I never picked that bad habit up. That bad habit of smoking. Well, the live word today is coming out of 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verses 20. For you were bought with a price. Therefore, honor God with your body. Meaning that don't destroy your body with toxins. Don't destroy your body with things that just damage your body and then cause you to not have the quality of life and cause you to always be run to the hospital, causing you to always want to be running to the doctors, and there's always something destroying your body community. Remember, smoking destroys your body, and it destroys your body respiratory system, and destroys your body community and respiratory system. So why would you want to damage your body like that? And no, it's easier said than done because it's habits. And a lot of us have bad habits, but smoking is a habit that can destroy your lungs, not only destroy your voice box, cause high blood pressure, give you cancer, all type of things it can cause in your body, all type of after effects. Your lungs are black. After effects of your causing body. Can some people live long with smoking? Sure they do. Can they live longer than healthier people? Yeah, because it's all in God's purpose of who lives longer, who doesn't live long. It's God's will whether to live here long or don't live long. But the point I'm trying to drive home is the quality of life. Because when you can get up in the morning and you can run and you can run up some steps and don't be out of breath, you can walk down the block. You can walk 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 miles and you're not out of breath, and you can walk and you can basically work out in the gym and not be out of breath, totally be out of breath, and you can just I'm not even, that's extreme that I went to. That's extreme because some people can't even when they're healthy, they can't even walk 10 miles. That's extreme. What I meant to say, if you can take 2 steps, you're blessed. If you can get up in the morning and you can do a little, and you can run if you want to run, you're blessed. If you can walk up some steps, like 8 flights, like let's say 5 steps, you're blessed. You're blessed. You are blessed. Because if you smoke, it stumps you from doing all of that. But I mentioned about walking up 4 steps. You ever see people that smoke? Their bodies, their odor, it reeks with cigarettes. But also, if they have to do any like walking or any like walking up some steps, they're quickly out of breath because it just drains your energy, and the respiratory system, it affects it too as well. So my advice, if you never smoke, you're not missing anything. You're not missing anything. I put it to my lips at one time when I was younger, way younger, and I threw it out. I said it's not me. This is not for me. It's a choice that I made to not make it a part of my life. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was smoking, I'll probably be mashed up at 50, going on 51. I'll probably be mashed up. If I was smoking a lot, I won't look as young. I'll probably be all looking old, and instead of me looking 40 years old or 50 years old, I'll be looking like I'm 60. There's some young folks there's some people that are 50 years old that look like they're 70. Why? Because they put all that toxins in their body with heavy drinking, smoking, and it makes you look old. It makes you look 10 years older than what you really are. It drains your energy, and if you heavily smoke, you're not gonna look as young. When you hit a certain age, don't expect to be fresh looking. Don't expect to be so young looking. You're gonna have wrinkles quicker than you can even say wrinkle. Well, this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. God bless and be safe out there. Peace and blessings, and thank you for tuning in. Peace and blessings.